Hello guys, good morning all of you. Myself Dr. Anil Kumar, HOD, PG Department of Chemistry, Sahibganj College, Sahibganj. During lockdown period, I am going to explain a very interesting topic, oxochrome and different absorption shift. With the request of different science stream students of UG and PG semester students, I am going to explain the what is oxochrome, what is the definition of oxochrome, what are the different types of oxochrome, what are the absorption shift and its type like red shift, blue shift, hyperchromic, hyperchromic shift, hypochromic shift. In next slide, we will explain the shifts and effects of solvent and choice of solvent. Before going to the slide, I want to explain oxochrome. Oxochrome is a functional group of atoms with one or more lone pair of electrons. When attached to a chromophore, alters the wavelength and intensity of absorption. Like for example, OH, that is called hydroxy group, NH2, that is amino group, CH2, that is aldehydic group, as CH3, that is called methyl mercaptan. Oxochromes may be either electron acceptors or electron donor. As for example, nitrophenylamine compound contain both types of oxochrome, that is, they absorb in the blue part of the spectrum and are often used in hair dyes because the small size of the molecules allow to them to penetrate into hair easily. Now come to the slide. In this slide, we will explain what is oxochrome. Oxochrome is generally color enhancing group, that is the functional group with non-bonding electron that does not absorb radiation in near UV region, but when attached to a chromophore alters the wavelength and intensity of absorption. That is, we may say the color enhancement is due to the presence of lone pair of electron which exchange the conjugation with the chromophore. Now we will discuss what are the different types of oxochrome. There are basically two types of oxochromes are, one is positive oxochromic group, and another is negative oxochromic group. In positive oxochromic groups are like NH2OH, and in negative oxochromic group are like NO2CO. Some examples of are OH, that is alcoholic group, OR, that is ethyl group, NH2, that is amine, NHR, that is secondary amine, NR2, tertiary amine, and SH. These all have lone pair of electrons, and they they are color enhancing groups. In the below figure, we can explain benzene is colorless, but when a group, that is NH2, is attached to the benzene ring, then the color of the whole aniline is colored. It is due to the presence of NH2 group and oxochromic group, and in aniline there is a conjugation. As conjugation increases, wavelength increases and the substance is colored. It is due to the presence of NH2 group which acts as a oxochrome. In next slide, we will see the different absorption shift types. Basically, in oxochrome shift, they are classified into 4 groups. One is called bathochromic shift. it is also known as red shift. Second is hypsochromic shift, it is known as blue shift. And third is hyperchromic shift. And fourth is hypochromic shift. In bathochromic shift is known as red shift. In this case, number A, when absorption maxima, that is lambda maxima of a compound shifts to a longer wavelength. Remarkable fact, longer wavelength or lower energy, then it is called a bathochromic shift. And the effect of bathochromic shift is due to the presence of an auxochrome or by the change of solvent. And second is hypsochromic shift. Hypsochromic shift is also known as blue shift. In this case, when absorption maxima, that is lambda maxima, shifts of band of a compound shifts to shorter wavelength or higher energy. Remarkable matter, shorter wavelength or higher energy, then it is called hypsochromic shift. And another fact of hypsochromic shift is due to the presence of any group causes removal of conjugation or by the change of solvent. And in this slide, we may explain the hyperchromic shift. In hyperchromic shift, we will discuss when absorption intensity of a compound is increased, that is, an increase in the molar absorptivity, then it is called hyperchromic shift. This shift is due to change in structure of a molecule and medium. And the fourth one is hypochromic shift. In this case, when absorption intensity of a compound is decreased, that is, a decrease in the molar absorptivity, then it is called hypochromic shift. This can be clear by this diagram, and we can see the shift and effect. In x-axis, we have plotted wavelength, that is called lambda max. In y-axis, we have plotted absorption. The red line indicates the bathochromic shift, and it is also known as red shift. And in the left side, it is indicated by a blue line. This is known as hypsochromic shift, and it is also known as blue shift. The green line up above is known as hyperchromic shift, and downward this is hypochromic shift. That is better we can explain in this diagram in the next slide. Suppose we have lambda max in the region of lambda max in the region of 400 to 700 nm. From this figure, the left hand side, which is indicated by a red line, this is called bathochromic shift, and the right side, which is indicated by a blue line, this is called hypsochromic shift, and it is also known as blue shift. From this figure, if lambda max is equal to 550 nm, it shifts towards, that is shift to higher wavelength, that is 650 nm, then it is a bathochromic shift. And if lambda max is equal to 550 nm and it shifts to lower wavelength, that is, then it is called hypsochromic shift, and it is known as blue shift. This is clear. And what are the effects of solvents? Effects of solvents: the position and intensity of an absorption band may shift when the spectrum is recorded in different solvents. Number 2 is a dilute solution is preferred for analysis. Number 3 is ethanol is the best solvent and it is cheaper and transparent due to 210 nm. Number 4 is N to pi star transition. absorption band moves to shorter wavelength by increasing the polarity of the solvent. Ground state is more polar as compared to the excited state. This will be clear by the examples like for acetone, the absorption maxima is 279 nm in hexane as compared to 264 nm in water. And another point is pi to pi star transition. In this case, absorption band moves to longer wavelength by increasing the polarity of the solvent. And what is the choice of solvent? How solvent affect the shift? So it is due to the fact that it should not itself absorb radiations in the region under investigation. It should be less polar so that it has minimum interaction with the solid molecule. This is all about auxochrome, effect of solvent, choice of solvent, and different types of shift, that is bathochromic, red line, red shift, hypsochromic shift, that is blue shift, hyperchromic shift, and hypochromic shift. I hope this lecture will be very beneficial to all of you and friends and students. This lecture will boost up you and to get the material clear cut, and you will get maximum marks in the coming exam. So please subscribe, like your views or comment the channel created in YouTube. The name of the channel is Hot Spot Chemistry by Dr. Anil Kumar. Next day with a new topic. Have a good luck and good day. And the whole things was created and designed by myself, Dr. Anil Kumar, HOD, PG Department of Chemistry, Sahibganj College, Sahibganj, and my lovely student Pratik Mohan Mishra, a PG student, and Stephen Hansda, who is also a lovely student of my BCA. Thanks, good luck, and hope a new topic in our my YouTube channel, Hot Spot Chemistry by Dr. Anil Kumar. Thanks, regards.